What's up guys, it's BD here, and today we've got something wild to talk about. Now, would you call me crazy if I told you there's a pair of headphones out there with adaptive noise cancellation, dual USB-C and Bluetooth connectivity, great comfort and solid sound, all for $30? Yeah, I'd say you're crazy too. But guess what? They exist and they're right here, the Tozo HT3s. Now this video is sponsored, but you guys know the deal. I test everything I show on the channel and I don't recommend anything unless I would use it myself and it earns a spot on the channel. So let's break down what makes these little guys so surprisingly impressive. First up, the build. The Tozo HT3s have a lightweight plastic design that's actually foldable, so you can toss them in a bag and take them with you anywhere. Do I wish they included a carrying case? Yeah, but for the price, you can only expect so much. That being said, they are super light, comfortable to wear for long periods of time, and the leatherette ear cups with the matching padding on the headband feel way nicer than I expected for this price point. They've got that soft, breathable feel that doesn't clamp too hard, so whether you're watching a movie, gaming, or hitting a long flight, your ears won't be screaming for mercy. Now here's where Tozo is doing something even the big guys like Sony haven't pulled off yet, which is dual connectivity. You can use the USB-C in a wired mode and a Bluetooth mode. That's right, both options, and they switch seamlessly. So if you want to get a high quality listening experience through the USB-C, you can do that as well. Now I tested these in the gym, which is one of the toughest environments for wireless audio. There's always interference going around, people's phones blasting signals, treadmills nearby, and I had zero issues. No dropouts, no cutouts, no nothing. So if you're somebody that likes a stable connection while moving around, these pass the test. So all the controls are on the right ear cup. You've got the rocker for the volume, the playback, your ANC toggle, and the power button. They're spaced out nicely and easy to find by touch. You won't be fumbling around trying to skip a track mid-workout. Now Tozo also included what they call a 5-mic spatial audio AI chat. Fancy name, but basically it just means that your voice comes through clear during calls, even in noisy environments. It's not a replacement for a studio mic, obviously, but for phone calls or quick gaming sessions, it does the job surprisingly well. So I'm gonna play the mics right now so you guys can hear what that sounds like, and then we'll meet back here. All right, so right now you're listening to the microphones. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of the microphones. Would you use this for calls? Let me know. All right, so when we get to the battery life, here's where things get a little crazy. 90 hours of battery life. Let that sink in. That's 3 times the battery life of something like a Sony XM6 or the Bose QC Ultras. And if you're low on juice, 10 minutes of charging gets you another 9 hours of playback. I don't know how Tozo is pulling this off at this price point, but I am not complaining whatsoever. This will have you covered in any scenario for as long as you need. The active noise cancellation also shocked me. It uses 4 microphones to detect and block out unwanted noise. Most budget headphones hardly handle humming sounds, fans, engines, background hum, but these take it a step further and even tune out voices. Combine that with the deep cushion ear cups that naturally seal around your ears, and you got a pretty immersive bubble of silence. At the gym, they are perfect. I would lock in on my workout, zone out from the chaos, and just focus. There's a couple of different modes: an off, transparency mode, and a few others that are available in the app. It offers a transparency mode if you're on the go, which pipes in outside sound through the mic so you can still hear people talking or your environment so somebody doesn't sneak up on you. Now, as for the sound, one of the most important parts of any headphone, let's not forget what these are for. The 40mm dual dynamic drivers deliver such rich, clean, and strong bass and crisp vocals. Some budget headphones max out at mid-volume or distort the high end, but the HT3s have plenty of headroom for volume. Depending on the track, sometimes some can be a little bit lower. This really handles all tracks, and I never felt myself craving more volume. You can crank these up and still get a nice, clean, balanced mix. Now I tested a mix of genres like hip-hop, EDM, podcasts, and even some movies, and it handled it all really well. No harsh highs, no muddy mids, and honestly, they sound better than some pairs I've tried at triple the price. In the Tozo app, you'll be able to gain full control over the headphones with different noise cancellation modes. They even have a windproof mode that cuts down the wind if you want to go running outside. On the EQ side, they have plenty of options if you love bass or profiles geared towards specific genres, and I'm really impressed with how well tuned they are. They also offer spatial audio, which adds an extra layer to your music by increasing the sound stage without being too artificial. Overall, I don't think that you guys will be disappointed with this sound of these, especially if you're just using these for your everyday music. So who are these really for? If you want something for the gym, the HT3s are a no-brainer. You get good ANC, comfort, and a sound profile that keeps you hyped, and you won't cry if they take a beating or get lost. If you're traveling, commuting, or just want a solid everyday headphone, these punch way above their weight class. Seriously, Tozo has to be losing money on these, right? Like seriously, something's not right here. This was my first real experience outside of the big brand names, and I have to say I'm really impressed. The HT3s prove you don't need to spend $400 to get a full-featured, great sounding headphone. So if you guys want to check these out, I will drop the link down below. A big thanks to Tozo for sponsoring this video and making the gear that actually surprised me. Guess they lived up to their slogan, Tozo, just for good sound. As always, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, you like, and you hit that bell. It has been your boy BT. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.